Next, we will have Patrick Ingberson as he presents our theme for the night.
Tonight we gather here for this intervention for Royden and Keenan. Tonight,
Get bent!
Tonight, here at Reading Horizons, is the night that we finally teach them how to read. Oh shit, was I not supposed to say that it's an intervention? Well, for anyone who wasn't expecting to see them here, now you know why they're here. Coming up with an event called The State of the Crew was simply the perfect ruse. And I truly believe that here at Reading Horizons, is where reading momentum begins. And you can quote me on that. Now, before I get into the details, the nitty-gritty, if you will, on phonological awareness, I do want to pause and thank our host of the night. Let's have a big round of applause for our host, Dakota, the one true wavebird, Briggs. That's the wavebird, folks, right there. And you know, you guys, he's doing his best. He's doing his best, and really, can we ask any more of that from him? And let's have some more applause for Kevin, Zach, David, and Keenan for their speeches, their presentations. And, George, I zoned out during your math presentation, but I think for the math folks here, there was some very practical information, and I'm sure they loved it. So, moving on. Yeah, let's teach these two handsome devils to read, right?
Oh my God.
I can tell they're excited.
I almost died that day.
I don't even like looking at that picture, but I specifically needed a thumbs up. Now, as I've often said, the core principles of learning to read are a lot like the Avengers. You've got phonics, decoding strategies, multisensory techniques, reading aloud, vocabulary building, and diagnostic assessments. And these concepts will assemble, so to speak, to form a sort of crime-fighting team. Now, now some of you are starting to think, Pat, weren't you supposed to do a presentation on the future? And that's true. The theme of tonight, and I think the theme of the 2024 year, in my mind, for the crew is the future. And so let's get into it. Let's get into the future. I kind of missed that whole joke, but that's okay.
We'll pretend.
I was going to write my speech, but then I got high. Okay. The future. Okay. I knew I had too many slides, but that's okay. Okay. Last year, right? Going back to last year, the first State of the Crew, George treated us to a brief history of the crew. And it was fun to look back at our history as a group. We've been friends for a long time now, a lovely long time now, you might say. And I have so many fond memories of our years together. And I'll be honest, I really miss those high school days. And sometimes I fear that our best days are behind us, that we as a crew have peaked. I mean, come on, those were the golden days. Together in high school, eating lunch in the dojo, making Brownwig weeklies, so that Royden would give us our one view, and whipping around in Matt's Cougar.
Yeah, I'm the dude.
I gotta say, shout out Royden and David, who were our two fans. Yeah. But you guys, those days are over. So this year, we pivot from looking into the past, and we look to the future. So what is the future like? Well, in the future, we have a lot of spaceships, right? And spaceships are, they're a lot like friendships because they're both ships. And what else happens in the future? Dolphins are the superior race on planet Earth. But don't worry, guys. Humans, the dolphins are cool with humans. We're friends. And don't worry, yeah, we're friends in the future. And so what else happens in the future? Well, eventually the fuel of the sun, hydrogen, will run out. And when this happens, the sun will begin to die. And it will go into a phase of solar death, the star death, a period of 2 to 3 billion years. And it's going to be cold. And it did occur to me at some point in planning this presentation that I may be looking a little too far into the future. So I thought, let's recalibrate here, right? Let's jump ahead, let's say 20 years. So now, in my preparation for this presentation, I have consulted ChatGPT, a fortune teller, a couple of insurance actuaries, and the great-great-great-granddaughter of Nostradamus. And together, they have helped me predict a vision of the future, which, according to very sophisticated scientific models, has an accuracy of over 97%. Yes, friends, I have essentially predicted the actual future. Has anyone watched Devs? I wrote that before I watched Devs. Zach has. The years, so here we go, guys, 20 years ahead in time. The year is 2044, and Dakota has a fully functional train set. The year is 2044, and Kevin is still looking for the treasure from the 2023 Utah treasure hunt. The year is 2044. Bambi is still canceled. He knows what he did. It's 2044, and Keenan has 44 children. Matt is the new CEO of Amazon. I asked Matt if he can get me a cushy job at Amazon, and Matt is like, yeah, I'll see what I can do. But then he's kind of weird about it, and he stops answering my calls. Dakota Briggs and his husband George own a lovely bed and breakfast in the English countryside. Zach legally changes his name from Don back to Zach. In the year 2044, joggling is the newest sport in the Olympics, but David Tate is too old to compete. Fantasy author George R.R. Martin, age 95, says, "The Winds of Winter is almost done." The year is 2044, and a few of us regularly visit Shay's tombstone. 44 children. He's so ridiculously oversized, like it's not in scale. Okay. Shay's epitaph reads, "R.I.P. Shay Stone, taken from this world too soon in the great Jello accident of 2037." In the year 2044, President Mr. Beast announces an ambitious new plan to phase out fossil fuels in the U.S. by 2084. He also says that if the Earth doesn't get cooler anytime soon, he might try doing the Ice Nine thing and freezing Earth's oceans like Kurt Vonnegut suggested in his book Cat's Cradle. Yeah, Kurt Vonnegut jokes. It's 2044, and we all have back pain. That's kind of true. It's 2044 and the Great Salt Lake is long gone. It is all dried up. In 2044, we would be having the 22nd annual State of the Crew event. But unfortunately, according to these predictions, that event doesn't happen. I find that heartbreaking. According to these predictions, the group more or less drifts apart in the 2030s. Keenan is so busy raising his 44 children that the State of the Crew is the last thing on his mind. And can you blame him? Meanwhile, Conrad has diabetes, Taylor is on his third divorce, Kendra is deaf in one ear and mostly in the other, Royden blocked my number, Jordan joined QAnon, Betos has gone out of business, Steve is in crisis, and for some reason, Subway reinstated Jared Fogle as their spokesperson. Guys, how did we get here? What happened? How did we let this happen? And why did George and Dakota move to England? What happened to Emily? What happened to Lexi? As you can see, many interesting things await us in the future. Some good, some bad, some devastating. But as I've been peeking into the future, I've had a recurring thought. We already live in a version of the future. The future of the past. Today. Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, and today is a gift. That's why they call it the future of the past today. Ladies and gentlemen, we are all time travelers, traveling forward in a linear direction, traveling 1 day per day, 1 hour per hour, 1 minute per minute. You know, I remember as a kid wanting a big group of friends. And I remember becoming a teenager and becoming a part of this group, my wolf pack. I remember graduating high school thinking, I don't want us to go our separate ways and lose touch. I want to keep the crew together forever. Because people need to laugh at my PowerPoints. and so I know that the high school me would be very proud of where our group is today. And proud of the future we've created. Would the past me predict that we've done 11 Thanksgiving events? Or that we've discovered, thanks to Bean, that Dakota is the biggest hole? Would the past me have predicted that the present me could eat so much Taco Bell?
I get a free taco every day for a month. I could eat Taco Bell every day. I would never get sick of Taco Bell. First taco with the Taco Pass. Dave Moss. I pull up through the drive-thru. It's like, excuse me, do you recognize me? They're like, oh, yeah, you want your free taco? I'm like, yeah, I do. Taco, please. Monday taco, Tuesday taco, Wednesday taco, Thursday taco, Friday taco, Saturday tacos. Oh, good. What you Taco Bell, Will? Live Moss, yo quiero Taco Bell. And then the Chihuahua goes, hi, I'm here to Live Moss.
We have a nacho cheese.
Hey, what's up, Taco Heads? It's your boy. To quote Taco Bell founder Glenn Bell, what's up, Taco Heads? It's your boy. What can we talk about, Willis? Zing. Chow. I'm gonna live Moss up in this bitch, or my name isn't Patrick Taco Lovers Pass Ingwerson. Live Moss. No way! Yeah! Step 1, live. Step 2, Moss. It's like taco, and then the next day, like another taco, and then the next day, like. But a lot of NFTs, mostly Taco Bell related stuff. Today's taco fact of the day is, I don't like tacos anymore.
worn out faces, worn out faces.
So I look around at our crew today and I think, looks like we made it. Look how far we've come, my crewmates. We might have took the long way. We knew we'd get there someday. Teachers and parents said, I bet they'll never make it. But just look at us holding on. We're still together, still going strong. You're still the crew that I run to. The crew that I belong to. You're still the crew I want for life. Is it playing Taco Bell again? Okay. Just small note, it occurred to me when I was listening to this again, the lyrics are like somewhat romantic, but just think about it as like a song about like platonic friendship. You know what I mean? Just friendship among a group of friends.
Someday they said, I bet they'll never make it. Just still going strong. You still wanna run to the one that I belong to. Still wanna follow that. Still wanna.
Well, I'm your new caretaker. You here?
Still wanna kiss goodnight. We beat the odds together.
It's August Rush.
Look at what we were doing. They said, I bet they'll never make
Is the chicken
it. But just look at us holding on. Still together, still going strong. We still wanna run to the one that I belong.
Yeah!
You still wanna.
Alrighty.
What can I say? That video really warms my heart. But thoughts of the future still trouble me. Me and the engineers, don't laugh. Me and the engineers at OpenAI ran test after test on our future prediction models. And we kept getting the same bad predictions again and again. But you know what? Who can really say? Who can really say what will happen in the future? The future is a mystery, and unless someone from the future personally contacted us, then how could we ever possibly really know the real... Oh, what's this?
Hey guys, it's me.
Wait, what the heck?
No time to explain, and I only have a second to talk to you guys.
Hold on. You're calling from Skype, not Zoom?
I gotta come back in. We use Skype now.
That must have been a pretty major comeback, though.
Got a major comeback, okay? Now, do you want to hear my message or not? I really only have a second here.
Wait, if you're really me, say something that only I would know. We would know.
Okay, yeah. We shouted our pants in band class in 7th grade.
What? No. So you're not the real me then, which, okay, that's a weird...
Okay, moving on. Here's what I came to say.
Does the Brownwood crew ever make Where's Waldo Part 7? Because I'm really waiting.
Good God, man. Just let me say what I need to say.
Okay. My bad. You go for it.
I want you to know that you're all doing just fine. Please, keep doing what you're doing. Being there for each other, being creative together, keep doing these things. These are the good old days, the golden age. You may look back at 20 years ago and miss those days, but in 20 more years, you'll be missing these ones. Be good to each other, take care of each other, keep having fun. I promise you that everything will turn out okay. Your predictions of the future, they were trash, by the way, just way off. All of them except the bit about Shay dying in the Great Jello accident of 2037. Also, things get pretty crazy in 2029, but I don't want to spoil anything for you, so you'll just have to wait and see. Okay, that's all I had time to say. Goodbye, friends. I love you.
That was weird, right? That was weird. Is that really from the future? And at this point, by the way, we're about halfway through my presentation. And so I just wanted to say, if you do get bored and I'm going too long, just remember, you can always look down at your phone and scroll on the internet. If it goes too long. No, I did have more to say, but that jackass interrupted me, and he used my remaining time. So to conclude, I guess, good luck, everybody. We have our time in this life together. Let's try not to screw it up.